Hello people, thank you for joining me on another, in the Fassst Lane again, for another video on my dreams. Now, like I said before, these are not in order, so I gotta knock these out to get to the ones where I decided to keep them in order. But anyway, I had a dream where I was in an orgy. The dream just started off with me in an orgy. This room was huge. I mean, it had to have been at least 3, 4, 5,000 people. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God you can't smell in the dream. Anyway, I saw a lady I dreamt of before, but I can't see her face. Anyway, she was sucking on somebody's ear, and then she turned to look at me, but her face had no features. She just turned to look at me. So I pulled back, and then the dream ended. So I got up, recorded the dream, rebuked it, went back to sleep. I went to sleep, I woke up because I felt someone moving in my bed. I'm like, who the hell this is? But I was asleep. It was the same lady again, with no face, and she had a lot of hair, and her hair was moving by itself. Now, she had the body of somebody I know, which is a tactic. Oh, let me let you know this tactic. The beast is going to bring back people you're being with, or people you want to be with. Now, the only person the beast never brought in my dream was Sade. I love me some Sade. So, keep my fingers crossed for that. But anyway, now this is the time when the dreams start sending women my way that were thicker. I'm a chunky junkie, an unrepentant chunky junkie. Because before, I was just getting women who were beautiful but slender, like Western society's idea of beauty. No, baby, the chunk is everything. So there was this chunky chick. Now, I recognized the body, but the complexion was off, and the hair was too long. So the lady was looking at me, but her hair was covering her face. But I know she was looking at me. And when I tried to look at her face, she'd pull her head back and turn her head. She would turn her head, but her face would move to look at me. I couldn't explain it. And her hair was moving like she was underwater. And I was like, I know this body, but it's the wrong complexion. The hair looks the same, but it's too big, but it's moving by itself. And why does she keep hiding her face? So I asked, why are you hiding your face? And that woke me up. And I was like, who in my bed? Then I realized, oh, the beast. So I rebuked the beast. I rebuked the change in tactics. And what is it? Yeah, I rebuked the beast, the tactics, and the spirit of poverty, and the attempt to re-establish me to whatever covenant whoever sold me to the beast I had made. Alright, that's it. Alright, dream again in that face. Alright, I wrote it down twice. Alright. Alright, so that's about it, people. That was a short one. No, thank you for joining me. Let's see if I have anything else. Oh, this is the first dream I ever had with fear. A Minister UN had spoken about how fear is used in the dream. When people have initiated you to the beast, they go to the witch of Endor and they set up the altar, the picture of you, clothing items of you. Oh, people, watch your clothing. Watch your clothing. Pay careful attention to your clothing. If your clothing goes missing, please go on a fast after you consult with your physician. If only 6 hours, whatever. Someone you know may have taken that to the witch of Endor to put on an altar. Anyway, Now, Minister Ewan said fear will be projected to you in a dream. Because remember, the Bible says the Lord has not given us the spirit of fear. So, with fear being projected into your life, it's trying to replace the spirit of God. And since fear is not of God, it's of the beast. But anyway, I had pulled up to, I won't say, anyway, it looked like the house of someone I know, but it wasn't, but it was. Excuse me. The reason why I say it was, but it wasn't, everything was the opposite. The entrance to the house was the opposite as it is in real life, but it was their place. So I won't say who it was per se, or my relationship to them. So when I pulled up, I don't know what I was doing there, which is something I rebuke, confusion. Because the Bible says, let everything be done in decency and order, so confusion can't be of God. Anyway, I pulled up. Now, when I pulled up, there was no one parked to the left or the right of me. Then all of a sudden, this van pulled up. And this guy got out, and he shot someone, and he looked around to see if he saw anyone see him shoot the person. And he looked at me, and I had a gun. And I had 2 magazines. And because I was startled by the shooting, I got caught off guard with this truck van just appearing right there. I dropped the gun. I couldn't reach it. And I couldn't get a steady grip on it to use it. But once the guy looked at me, for some reason, he just got in his van and drove off. Now, the odd thing is, he was parked in front of me. He didn't drive ahead, but he didn't pass me. He just moved. And then that's when I realized what Minister Ewan was talking about, the spirit of fear. So I had to rebuke that dream on many levels. Because that was a new thing. That was a new thing. So I had to rebuke that. Sorry, I already did that. Oh, this is another dream I had. This is serious business, people. Now, I was minding my business. These gentlemen, there's 2 guys, had a bottle on me. And they threw it at me, and one break. And the glass shattered and cut me on my right Achilles heel. So I get up and went on the fast right away, 24 hours. As Minister Ewan said, if you're shot, hit, hurt, hit with an arrow, stone, anything in the dream is going to manifest in the physical world. So I got up, I rebuked that dream, and I went on the fast. Do you know, 2 days later, I was working out on the beach. When I was walking, my Achilles heel, the tendon, began bothering me for 3 days. So I stayed on the fast for 3 days, and on the 4th day, I went on the fast until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So 3 full days and 9 hours, and then it stopped. That was serious business, people. That was very scary. And again, that's the spirit of fear. But I dealt with that. I made sure make a point to go on a 24-hour fast that Sunday to deal with that. Because I had to eat. But anyway, that I just wanted to share that with you. Oh, I just want to share something. Now, you may experience this, so be aware when it happens, and rebuke this sucker quick. When you hear people calling your name, I used to hear that often. I'm like, who the hell is calling my name? And it's usually a woman with a soft, sweet voice. And I always think it's one of my sisters when they're younger. And I'm like, there's no way my sisters could be calling my name, and I'm hearing it from when they were children. And also, in the mornings, when I get up, I think for like 2 years, just as I'm come into the consciousness of my dream, I smell cigarette smoke. And that used to cross my spirit so much, make me angry, that it made my heart burn. I know Minister Ewan has said that that's the spirit of infirmity. Whatever comes with the covenant being made and someone sold me to the beast, the spirit of infirmity was trying to bring hard problems to me. Now once I saw that and figured that out, you know what I did. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking to see what else. But, alright, I told you all of this, so. Alright, I told you that. Turning my back, holding my head. I told you that. I tried to get up. I'm trying to pull. Alright, that's it. Thank you, people, for joining me in the Fassst Lane. I'm going to flip through my stuff and try and organize it and get back to you and give you more dreams and what lessons I learned from it, maybe to help you learn from what I experienced, or help jog your memory of a dream you had that may have sealed your fate with the beast and help you, get from under that curse. Anyway, thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. Be legendary, live legendary, get the products, live in legends, never die.